Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is a video part of a series of videos where I take you through each and every song within the Suzuki books. And so if you don't know what the Suzuki books are, it's basically a really famous method that's set up in such a way that gets kids playing really quickly. So you have a lot of evidence of this because, you have people like Hilary Hahn, right? Who's like just an absolute shredder. This is going to be a video taking you through all of the songs, all of the books, all of the songs. So yeah, we're going to start with book 1, song 1, which is going to be Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So let's go over what you're going to need for this song. All you're going to need is a G major scale going all the way up to the open E string. So let's go over that really quickly. So you are going to grab the open 3rd string, and then you're going to put your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and then you're going to grab open B, open 2nd string, then you're going to grab the 1st fret of the 2nd string, C, then you're going to grab the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, D, and then you're going to grab the open E string. So you only need the first 6 notes of a G major scale to start. Review that and be able to play all the way up and down G major scale, right? So all it is this again, one more time. And then in reverse. So that's all you're going to need for Suzuki Book 1. And also, let's address the right hand for a second here. So if you can see here, what you're going to need is all you're going to do is alternate in between these 2 fingers. Yeah, so you see this finger alternation. Let's work that for a second. So let's try out these exercises at the beginning of the Suzuki Book here. So you're going to take your index and middle finger, and we're just going to work with the 3rd string, the 2nd string, and the 1st string. So we call this the pepperoni pizza variation. Let's try just 1 pepperoni pizza per string. So it's going to sound like this. Pepperoni pizza. Right? So make sure you're going like this. You're switching between index and middle finger. Kind of like you're walking. Yeah. So again, 3rd string. Pepperoni pizza. Now let's do that on the 2nd string. Pepperoni pizza. And now let's do this on the 1st string. Yeah. Pepperoni pizza. So you notice that I'm starting on the index finger here. It doesn't matter which one you start on. You can start on the middle finger. Let's do that again, starting on the middle finger. Yeah, so now you're going to go middle, index, middle, index, middle, index. Let's try that. So here again. So pepperoni pizza. Let's try that on the 2nd string. Pepperoni pizza. Now let's try that again on the 1st string. Pepperoni pizza. So whatever you do, as we're going through these variations, make sure you're alternating your index and middle finger. And it's a good rule of thumb as you're playing classical guitar or any type of fingerstyle guitar to not repeat fingers. For instance, if I'm playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, I'm not going to go just all index finger here. Which is not a bad way to learn when you're first beginning. Yeah, but I encourage you to alternate. Always, always, always alternate your index and middle finger. So here it is, just the theme. I'm going to turn a metronome on so we can lock into a tempo. Yeah, so here it is. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, play. So that was just the theme. Now let's get into the variations. Variation 1, like the exercise that we did in the beginning of the video, it's just going to be pepperoni pizza. Yeah, so it's going to sound something like this. So pepperoni pizza, pepperoni pizza. Let's try it together. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, play. So that was variation 1 or variation A. So now let's do variation B. Variation B is going to be ice cream cone or short, long, short. So it's going to sound something like this. Short, long, short, short, long, short, or ice cream cone, ice cream cone. Yeah, so let's try that all the way through. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, so that was variation B. On to variation C. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, which brings us to variation D. So now we're going to be playing in triplets or groups of 3. It's going to sound like this. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or you can play it in groups of 6, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here it is, variation D. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, play. Which brings us to our last variation, variation D, which is just 2 groups of 16th notes. So if you take the pepperoni in pepperoni pizza, which is variation A, all you have to do that is 2 times, yeah? So pepperoni, pepperoni, so something like this. So pepperoni, 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 pepperoni. Variation D. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, so that concludes book 1, song 1 of the Suzuki books. So stay tuned for the rest of the book. I'm gonna make it my goal to perhaps do the first 5 absolutely free. And by the time you're done with book 5, I mean, you're shredding. You're really good in my eyes as a student. By the time you get to book 5, you're reading really well, your technique is great. And that opens up repertoire already that's outside of the Suzuki books almost, yeah. But nevertheless, I'm going to try to record all, I think there's 10 books. I know there's 10 for violin. I could be wrong. Is there 9 for guitar? I forget. I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, stay tuned for the rest of the book, and please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Thank you so much. Aloha.